So we're here with Steve Carrillo from Mariachi Cobre. Uh, so you're from, you came from, right, Los Changuitos Trails.
From
that's
the Changuitos, originally from Tucson,
Arizona.
Arizona, and we all started in Mariachi Juvenil, Los Changuitos Trails.
That's where Cobre started.
Yes.
And then you managed your way to come to Disney.
Yeah. Well, when we were in the Changuitos back, Randy and I were in the Changuitos back in the late 60s and the early 70s. And when Randy left the Changuitos in 71, that's when we formed Mariachi Cobre. But the Changuitos had ties with the Walt Disney Company back in California. We would go every Cinco de Mayo to perform at Disneyland in California. And then in 72, when they opened Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom here, is when they invited Mariachi Cobre. So we came out, 73 and 74, we came out, performed the 3 months of the summer, June, July, August for 73, June, July, August 74. We performed at the Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World. And then in 1982 is when they asked us to come and open Epcot, and we've been here ever since. 38 years now, going on 39.
And you guys loved it here?
Oh yeah, I can't complain. I love my job. It's a beautiful place to work, and yeah, I'm very fortunate. I'm very blessed.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of mariachis just always look at Cobre and they're like, man, they got it made.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a great job. It's very rewarding, but it's hard work. It takes dedication. It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of dedication. And
Lots of responsibility.
Lots of responsibility.
The main thing,
yeah.
also, besides the talent.
And working for the Walt Disney Company is also quite an honor.
Yeah. But so one thing people say a lot about Cobre is how very well structured it is. And I mean that in the sense that it sounds like, even when you are playing live, sounds like a recording. Like just how clean everything sounds, how good everything, the voices are. And I remember years ago, this is probably early 2000s, when Cobre used to go to San Marcos, Texas State University.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And one sound engineer was there, and you all were doing your sound check, and he thought that you guys were like lip singing, that you weren't playing live.
Oh, really?
He was like,
I didn't know that.
So,
really?
Yeah, he was like, are they live? I'm like, yeah. It was just everything was just so in tune and with each other.
I could attribute that to many different things. Back when we were young kids, the discipline that was instilled in us in the changos, in the changuitos, of just being structured, being disciplined, practicing, singing as an ensemble. Singing together. I think the other advantage we've had for many years when we worked at the Mexico Pavilion over at the Mexico, is that we were acoustic. We never had sound reinforcement.
Yeah.
So we studied a lot of voice, how to maintain our voice, how to cuidar la voz. Not shoot it, not get hoarse. So I think that has a lot to do with it when we sing and we try to blend and things like that. Well, thank you for those compliments.
No, and so, Cobre doesn't really open up positions too often. Members tend to stay.
We have low turnover. The last batch of guys to leave was when my brother left, Randy. 2 years ago now. We lost 3 guys that year. 2 guys retired and another guy went back to Texas, as a matter of fact, San Antonio. Arturo. Yeah,
he's there with Mike Guzman.
Right, he's with Mikey. But Randy retired. Macario Ruiz, violin, he retired. But other than that, I mean, I've been with Cobre. This coming year is going to be 50 years. The next guy is 41 years, Israel Molina. Then his brother is about 35 years. Then Gama's 30. Then Omar, Carlos, they're around 17 years. So we've had guys that stay with us quite a bit. We don't have too much turnover. So the newest guys would be the two violin players who've been with us. It's 2 years right now. 2 years Christmas time.
2 years.
And the guitarron player. The guitarron player that replaced my brother, Alex Garcia.
Yeah.
And then the two violin players that replaced Mac and Arturo. That's Roberto Romo from Ciudad de Mexico, but via Los Angeles. And then Aaron Piedra, who's from El Paso, Texas.
Oh, okay, yeah, those guys. So, I mean, what is it, that I guess attracts the members to stay for so long? Because like Solo Mexico, they guys kind of go through kind of fast. And
well, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how to answer that question for the other groups, but for our group, I don't know. We try to be established. We try to respect the tradition, respect the genre. And not to mention our position here. It's a good job.
Yeah.
That's a big thing too. It can be a very hectic because it's a routine. But this job isn't for everybody. But working for the Walt Disney Company, we have our benefits. We have vacation. We get perks for the parks. But it's also an established group, a disciplined group, and structured. So that has a lot to do with it.
I mean, you guys don't admit, members lightly. I mean, you're looking for something specific within your members, right? Or
yeah, I
just
mean,
a feeling, a fit?
we always try to find somebody that sings, which is very hard to find.
Yeah.
Play a violin really well and sing really well, or play rhythm real well and sing real well. So we've been fortunate over the years to find people like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's really amazing about Cobre. Everybody sings.
Everybody sings.
Everybody sings.
And that's one of the things in the auditions that we look for. Not only do we ask them to, play their violin, but put their violin down and let's hear the voice. Let's hear. Mm-hmm. That's a big, for a lack of a better word, requirement to come into Cobre.
Oh, okay.
And I attribute a lot of that too to our voice teacher that we had for over 30 years, Manny Lujan, and his dad. Just the vocal technique and things like that has helped the guys that did join. They studied with Manny, and that helped a lot. And that's helped us to blend our voices when we sing together.
So, I don't know if you answer this, probably won't, but when's that Cobre album coming?
Oh!
50 years.
Hopefully sometime next year.
50th anniversary?
Yeah, hopefully. That's what we're aiming for.
Have you started working on that? Or?
We have not. We were going to start on it actually this fall. Actually the summertime, and then all the COVID hit and we got laid off and things like that, so we kind of it wasn't a good idea to get all together in a studio then. And then when we came back, we were no longer at the Mexico Pavilion, but we were on a stage, and so we had a lot of rehearsals and things like that. It took a lot of time to prepare to move us over here to the stage. But well, we have an idea of all the songs we want to record and things like that.
Any originals?
But we have don't know. I can't remember. But hopefully it'll be a fun and good album.
I heard a lot of mariachi throughout the park. Does Cobre record, I guess, just for Disney, and Disney kind of plays?
No, but they are using our recordings.
Oh,
They're using our recordings. Yeah. They use ours and Vargas and old traditional. Thank you.
I want to thank Steve Carrillo from Cobre for doing this kind of short, abrupt interview. I flew all the way from Texas to do this.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Saludos a todos de parte del Mariachi Cobre.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Mariachi Cobre. Por los ojitos negros, negritos como mi
cantando y mi burrito va trotando, con mi cuatrico voy cantando y mi burrito va trotando. Si me ven, voy camino de Belén. Si me ven, voy camino de Belén. A ver esa palma. Apúrate mi burrito que ya vamos a llegar. Eso, pero no pare. Apúrate mi burrito, vamos a ver a Jesús. Con mi burrito sabanero voy camino de Belén. Con mi burrito sabanero voy camino de Belén. Si me ven, 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 voy camino de Belén. Gracias.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, please welcome our Fiesta Navidad dancers from Ballet Puerto Rico. Viva Mexico! Say hello to Monse and Abraham. Now, these beautiful red poinsettia flowers you see here, which are native to Mexico, are an important part of Fiesta Navidad. As the story goes, a young Mexican girl who did not have a gift to give at the Christmas Eve service remembered that even the most humble gift, if given in love, is truly appreciated. So she gathered together a bouquet of weeds along the side of the road, and when she placed them upon the Christmas altar, they bloomed into beautiful, beautiful red poinsettia flowers such as the ones you see here. This was truly a Christmas miracle, and the poinsettia flower became known as Flor de la Nochebuena, or Flower of the Holy Night, because of the way it blooms during the Christmas season. Thank you, Monse. We would now like to perform to you traditional music and dance from the northern region of Mexico, from the state of Chihuahua. Please enjoy this next selection in the Xotis rhythm. It is entitled Azul Cielo.
of our dancers, Montserrat Abram, a beautiful dancer from the state of Chihuahua. Now for this next song, I'm going to need everybody's help. We're going to play a melody which I'm pretty sure you've heard before, and I need you to clap along. So get your hands ready, we're gonna practice. Whenever you hear this melody, clap, clap, right? You've heard that before. Let's try it again. Now whenever you hear this melody, just like that, here is La Raspa.
Now we'd like to share with you a special tradition we have in Mexico, which is the celebration of Mary and Joseph and their arrival into Bethlehem, where they were looking for a place to stay. This tradition is called Las Posadas, and posada in English means lodging or an inn. So the way we celebrate this is the community gathers together and forms a procession that goes from door to door throughout the neighborhood. But they're turned away at every stop until someone in the end finally lets them in, and there's a big fiesta and food and music and even a piñata. Now we're gonna celebrate this today and we're gonna need your help. So when Maria and Jose come to your door and knock 3 times, we want you to turn them away like this. Can we do this? Practice a little, there we go. But hopefully someone in the end will let them in and we'll have a fiesta and maybe even break a piñata.
¿Quién les da posada a estos peregrinos que vienen cansados de andar los caminos? Por más que digáis que venir rendidos, no damos posada a desconocidos. ¡Sí! Santos peregrinos, peregrinos, reciban este rincón. Cambiemos de la morada, os la doy de corazón.
And now that we've let them in, it's time for everyone's favorite part of the party, La Piñata! Now traditionally, the piñata is filled with all sorts of treats and candies, and when it's broken, all the treats fall and everyone scatters to get as much as they can. Now today we're going to celebrate that a little bit, and we want you to cheer on our dancers as they try to break the piñata!
Dale, 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 no pierdas un tiro, porque
and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Las Posadas. We hope you enjoyed the show just as much as we enjoyed sharing our Christmas traditions with you. On behalf of Mariachi Cobre, our dancers from Ballet Folclórico Viva Mexico, we would like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays. But of course, Navidad would not be complete without this one final song. So please dance along, clap along, and enjoy Feliz Navidad!
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Friends, thank you for joining us for this performance of Mariachi Cobre. On behalf of all of us here at Epcot, we wish you a happy holiday season, and we invite you to enjoy the rest of your day here at the Taste of Epcot International Festival of the Holidays, presented by Advent Health.